Welcome to CBSE NCERT Solutions by Vedantu. I am Ms. Gopika, your own biology master teacher, especially zoology master teacher. So today we are going to decode the chapter Structural Organization in Animals. Actually, before, structural organization in animals had many parts like your animal tissues, frog, cockroach, but right now according to your new NCERT you only have frog. Okay, before I get into the class, let's give me just 1 minute to check if we are live yet. Okay, let me just check if we are live yet, and after that we can directly jump into the class, right? I think we are not live yet. I think we should be live. Let me just check. Yes, we are live, right? Are you able to see me? Yes, we are live, right? Awesome. So students, today, actually before frog is only there, so this is actually an escape for most of you, because most of you know that this chapter, when we used to learn, we used to also have earthworm. But again, in last year we noticed that okay, earthworm was removed, then cockroach, then frog. Right now only frog you have, so you only have to study about that, right? And I hope my voice is also clear. I'm just going to check everything. Okay, very good. It's perfectly clear. Now, students, in frog, two questions have been given in your NCERT. So, all of you know NCERT solutions are very, very important, because here you are going to understand which are the type of questions that NCERT picks it up. And most of the time, teachers also, while preparing a question paper, what they do is they go through the backside of the question and they answer, like they pick some questions from there. Okay, first question is, draw a neat diagram of the digestive system of frog. Okay, now students, see, I'm not going to draw the diagram, because generally they will not ask you to draw the diagram, because it's very complex and it will consume a lot of time. But it is very important that with the help of a diagram you understand the digestive system as well. So first of all, understand digestive system of frog is very, very similar to our digestive system. Okay, digestive system of frog is very, very similar to our digestive system, so it is very easy to connect. First thing about digestive system of frog is the alimentary canal. Okay, the alimentary canal is very small. Okay, small. Now why is it small? Right, why is it small? It's small because frog is carnivorous. So in carnivorous animals you do not need a long, okay, students, I think we should use the word short. Let's use the word short, okay, because that's the exact word of NCERT. So alimentary canal is short. Why alimentary canal is short, question can come. The answer is because frog is a carnivorous animal. In carnivores, since they consume meat, it is easy to break down meat. That's the reason why the alimentary canal is going to be short. Okay, now that's the main reason. Next thing is same thing that you study in your humans, like mouth. Okay, buccal cavity. From mouth the food will go to the buccal cavity. From buccal cavity, where will it go? Through the help of pharynx, a funnel shaped structure, it will go into the esophagus. So in your diagram you start from the esophagus. Okay, I'll show you the diagram as well. Esophagus, from esophagus it will go to the stomach. See, very similar to us, no? From stomach it will go to the intestine. Okay, stomach to the intestine. Intestine has two parts, your duodenum, okay, and ileum. From intestine it will go to the rectum. From rectum it's going to go to the cloaca. Okay, cloaca. This is how it is going to happen. Very, very, very similar to as that of humans, right? So now with the help of diagram, let's try to understand this. With the help of diagram, let's try to understand, students. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I think now the slide has changed. Okay, I think it's very clear. Okay, now just look at the diagram here. Look at the diagram here. Here they have given with the heart, but what you have to see, you have to start seeing from the esophagus. See, this is the first portion that is given to you, esophagus. So according to you, you should understand that the food that the frog has consumed goes through the mouth to the buccal cavity to pharynx, a funnel shaped structure. From the pharynx, it will go to the esophagus, or we can say with the help of pharynx, it will go through the esophagus. From esophagus, students, please do not write liver, because you see here liver. From the esophagus, it is going to go to the stomach. Okay, now see, as us, they do not have the small intestine, large intestine, that much convolutions are not there, but definitely intestine is there. Okay, but if you see cockroach, it's a total different story there, right? We have crop, we have gizzard, we have different things. Now that is very primitive one, this is more advanced one. From stomach it is going to go into the intestine, and intestine, as I told you, there are two parts: your duodenum, which will be the first part where the food goes, and then the ileum. Okay, then the ileum. From there it is going to go to the rectum. As you can see here, one rectum is there. From rectum it is going to go into the cloacal aperture, cloaca. Cloaca is actually a common opening for your excretion, for respiration, as well as for your digestive system in frog. So cloaca is like the most important person, like the hero of everything. Okay, now students, there are some enzymes that are released. Okay, you see, now you know the flow of how the food is going. Now you need to know the enzymes as well. Okay, I hope red is visible. Okay, I'm writing it here. First, let's talk about liver. Like in our body, here also liver is going to give out what? Liver is going to give out your bile. Okay, it is going to secrete the bile that is stored in the gallbladder. Stored in the gallbladder. Gallbladder. Okay, and pancreas. So you can generally write these two people are going to secrete the digestive juices, or you can write specifically. Okay, pancreatic juice is coming out right from the pancreas. Now these two people together, I can call it as the digestive enzyme, right? I can call it as the digestive enzyme. That means the one that is going to break the food that the frog has taken. Now all of you would have noticed the frog, all of you would have noticed this frog has a bilobed tongue. Okay, a very long tongue they have, students, like this. Okay, a very long tongue. This bilobe tongue means it has two lobes. Now these two lobes can act together, or they can act independently. Okay, they can go and catch one fly here, catch one fly here. They can act independently, or they can act together. Okay, I hope all of you are understanding. So this bilobe tongue actually helps the frog to extend the tongue in such a way and go catch the insect. Now once it catches the insect, okay, once it catches the insect with the help of a bilobe tongue, I'm telling every line of NCERT, okay, bilobe tongue. It's going to use a bilobe tongue to capture the food. Capture prey, we get it. Okay, capture the prey. Got it? Now, see, they will secrete bile that is stored in the gallbladder. Yes, ma'am, understood. Okay, food is captured by the bilobe tongue. Yes, ma'am, understood. Now, partially digested food. I can use the word for the partially digested food. I will use the word called as chyme. This is similar in ours also. We use the word bolus as well. This is partially digested food. Okay, partially digested food. Partially digested food. Okay, now this partially digested food, where is it going to go? It is going to go into the duodenum. Okay, it is going to go into the duodenum. Got it? Yes. Ad is playing. I think orange is clear. Yes, it is going to go into the duodenum. Okay, from the duodenum, students, understand, it will go out. Whatever is unnecessary, no, whatever is not required will go out. Now I spoke about bile and pancreatic juice. Ma'am, you did not tell us that what are the functions of these people, right? Students, remember, the bile is going to help in emulsifying the fat. Emulsifying the fat. Okay, emulsifying the fat. That means basically breaking down the fat, covering the fat. We can tell all this, okay, for emulsifying the fat. Clear? Is this clear? Okay, chalo, clear. Okay, emulsifying the fat. Pancreatic juice is going to help in the breakdown of carbohydrates and proteins. Got it? So this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing of your frog. Okay, I hope the slides are visible. Yes, slides are visible, right? Yes, okay. Now students, look here. See, I'm looking at NCERT as well, so that I do not miss even a single point. So very simple. How did the whole thing start? Ma'am, it started from where? It started from the frog using the bilobe tongue. It catches the insect. Yes, ma'am, it catches the insect. After it catches the insect, from the mouth, it is going into the buccal cavity. It is going into the buccal cavity. From buccal cavity, it has to go to the esophagus. To go to the esophagus, they are going to use one more structure in between called as the pharynx. Okay, a funnel shaped structure called the pharynx. From the pharynx, the food has gone to the esophagus. From esophagus, it is going into the stomach. Okay, Now stomach as itself, they also have some digestive juices, right? From the stomach it is going into the intestine. Now, intestines, which part exactly it is going? The chyme, that is a partially digested food, is going into the duodenum. Okay, duodenum. Now, whatever is unnecessary, right? Lot of waste materials will be there. That waste materials, okay, I'm erasing this. That waste materials from the duodenum will be passed on. Okay, from the duodenum, it will be passed on to your rectum. Okay, rectum. From rectum it will be excreted, that is excretory system, that's why we're not talking here. It will be excretory, okay, excreted, yes, okay, it will be excreted through the cloacal aperture. Okay, cloacal aperture. Aperture means a small opening. Okay, cloacal aperture. Okay, I think I'm writing on myself, so I'll write it down. Okay, write it down. From rectum, the excreta, okay, excreta will go into the cloaca. Okay, cloaca, through which the excretion will happen. Okay, this is the whole digestive system. So this diagram is important for you to understand. Now students, what are the other things in the diagram that you can notice? Okay, what are the other things that you're noticing in the diagram? See, here you can see the heart. Okay, here you can see the gallbladder, which looks like a pear, not pear, it looks something like a beetroot, a mixture of some shape. Okay, this is how your gallbladder will be there. Inside the gallbladder your bile will be stored, right? From now that secretion also will go. Now look here students, here you have the lungs. Okay, here you have the lungs. Here two things that you're seeing brown color is the liver. Okay, from there if you see, direct connection is there, fat bodies are there, and then kidney is there. Okay, from kidney you can see the ureter connection similar to us. But if you notice, from the ureter is not getting connected to elsewhere, it is getting connected where it is going to open into the cloaca itself. Okay, see here you can see a small this is the urinary bladder, and here it is a cloaca. So this ureter is getting connected to the cloaca itself, right? There is no as such another opening is not there. Okay, so mixing is happening, everything is getting mixed up. Okay, got it? Very easy, no? Very easy, right? So I'll just go back. I think if I have to select this, maybe I have to move. Yes. Okay, so students, draw a neat diagram. We understood the diagram as well as we understood what is the parts. Okay, what's the parts? I'm going to write here few more things for you additionally. Can I erase it any faster? Okay, give me 2 minutes students, I'm erasing this. Some points I want to make you write. Okay, this is an ASMR video where I'm erasing. Okay, yes. So we start with alimentary canal. Okay, alimentary canal. This you shouldn't forget because PYQ questions will come. Why is the alimentary canal short in frog? You have to write the answer because the frog is a carnivorous animal, and since it is a carnivorous animal, they eat meat, right? It's easy to break it out. Then you have to write about mouth. Okay, in the mouth you should remember about the bilobed tongue. Okay, you should remember about the bilobed tongue. From the mouth it is going to open into the buccal cavity. Okay, buccal cavity. From there it is going to open into the esophagus. Inside that you have your pharynx. Okay, esophagus, then we have pharynx. Okay, so much ads are coming students, so much ads, right? Pharynx. Okay, from the esophagus what is happening? Okay, yeah, from the esophagus it is going to go, I'm writing it down otherwise you will not be able to see, stomach. Okay, stomach to intestine. In the intestine you have to write about two people, duodenum and ileum. Okay, so the chyme, I'm writing actually the flowchart of whole thing. You'll be like, ma'am, you wrote this before, why are you erasing and writing the same thing? Here I'm going to add extra things. Okay, chyme, right? Chyme is going to go arrow mark downwards. Chyme is going to go into the Duodenum. From the intestine, what is going to happen? From the duodenum and the ileum, the food, the undigested, unabsorbed food. Now, students, very important, the intestine. I forgot to tell you, the intestine have microvilli. Okay, intestine have microvilli just like us to increase the surface area. Okay, do not forget that to increase the surface area, they have microvilli. Okay, now the undigested food will go into the rectum. Okay, from the rectum, it will be excreted out with the help of cloaca. Okay, with the help of cloaca. So always remember, digestive system means the undigested food will be excreted out. Excretory system means the urine will be formed. Okay, here the undigested food will be going out, right? Undigested food which does not give any nutrients, all the nutrients will be absorbed and the rest will go. Now in the intestine, remember, microvilli has a very important role of reabsorbing, like not reabsorbing, to do absorption they have to increase the surface area, right? So that is present, and if you all notice, microvilli will look like this. Okay, like this. Microvilli are small foldings that will increase the surface area. Now students, imagine like this one surface is there, definitely everything will go like this. Absorption will only happen in the surface level. But here you imagine, here, everywhere absorption will happen. So this is to increase the surface area, and how we have villi, even they have microvilli. I hope it is clear. Okay, I hope it is clear. Moving on to the next question. Students, do not fail to subscribe to the channel. I know many of you are not aware of the channel, but this channel is actually going to help you. You can also go and check out that I have already done Animal Kingdom chapter in this channel, and I have been teaching NEET students. So it is, I'll also share some extra additional information when and required. So this way what will happen, you will be able to prepare really well for your 12th. Okay, so I would request all of you to without fail smash the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. Okay. Yes, I can see some of you are not marking your attendance. You have to mark your attendance. Okay, chalo. Now let's go to the next question. Next question. I told you only two questions are there. Students, here also I have written next question. Mention the function of ureter in frog. Okay, mention the function of ureters in frog. Now all of you saw that there is kidney, not as developed as us. Okay, so I'm going to draw it very like sad kidney. I'm going to draw basically. A sad kidney is here. Okay, on top of this they have fat bodies, like how we have adrenal gland. No, these people have some other structure called the fat bodies. Like this it is going to be. Okay, like this, like tribal hat, like this. Okay, and from the kidney, okay, from the kidney there is going to be a ureter passing, right? A ureter that is going to pass, like this, two ureters you saw in the before diagram. Now they are asking what is the function of this ureter. Okay, they're asking what is the function of ureter. Okay, got it? Chalo. Now, what could be the function of ureter? Ma'am, it is very simple. Ma'am, this ureter would be carrying the urine and coming out, right? Because obviously it is connected to the kidney. That is what its job should be, right? Now, understand. Let's write it here. Understand. Ureter, okay? Yes. Students, this ureter in males, okay, ureter in males will not only carry the urine, it will carry, okay, can you see? Yeah, okay, this ureter, it carries urine, okay, from the urinary bladder, okay, I mean sorry, carries the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder, as well as it brings sperm also, okay, and the sperm so can I call it just a ureter? No ma'am, you have to give it some more terms because they are doing multiple functions. Yes or no? So I am going to give another term for the ureter, which will be called as urinogenital. Okay, I'm going to call the word urinogenital. So in males, this ureter is called urinogenital because it is bringing the urine as well as bringing the sperm. Got it, all of you? Yes, clear. Okay, it's going to bring both the urine as well as the sperm. So this is why it will be called as urinogenital. Now you can ask me a question, ma'am, what about in females, right? Why aren't you telling about females? Students, in females, okay, in females, what is going to happen? In females, the ureter, okay, in females, okay, females, what is going to happen? It carries only urine. It's like, okay, wait, I am ureter, my job is to carry urine, so it carries only urine. Okay, it carries only urine to the, so this one is not called as urogenital. Okay, this one is not called as urogenital because their different system is happening. No, ova is coming, now the sperm has to travel. It is not the job of this, so it carries only urine. Clear or not? Clear or not, all of you? Okay, so it will carry only urine, and because of which it is not called urinogenital or anything, but it is called urinogenital in male. This you have to keep in mind. This you have to keep in mind. I hope it is clear. Okay, so students, in this chapter, uh, see, frog, very very important. What you have to remember, okay, what you have to remember is your frog structure. You have to know morphology, you have to know. Okay, if you want, I will just generally give you an idea about the morphology as well. I have the NCERT with me. Okay, so actually in digestive system also we teach a lot, like foregut, midgut, hindgut. In for NEET students we teach, but now we don't teach that much. For no, that much we don't teach for the NCERT level. Okay, NCERT level we do not teach that much. Now frog, always remember the body of the frog, right? Body of the frog is having only two parts. Body is divided into what? The head portion and the trunk portion. Okay, head and trunk. There's no neck, students. There is no neck. So you have to remember how the body, where everything is properly facilitated. Is this clear? Okay, same way they have forelimbs, hind limbs, shock absorbers, all this you have. But alimentary canal, you have some more terms to remember. So try to remember these things. Okay. Yes. So that's all today. NCRT solutions, only two questions we had from frog chapter. Otherwise, there is a lot of questions. Okay, for cockroach, earthworm, and all that, which is not there right now in your syllabus. So that's all for today. I hope the session was really helpful. Please let us know in the comments how the session was. And also, if you want this notes, that also please let me know in the comments. I'll be sharing the notes with you. So thank you so much, students, for joining. See you all in the next class. Do not fail to go see Animal Kingdom as well. I have done all the 15 questions of Animal Kingdom with the explanation, and that notes also I will be sending it to you on your demand. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye.